Well, when you're in first place, your place of business is a place where you like to show up. It's good coming to work when things are going well. Seth Lugo back in a groove after a stint on the injured list. Only one change from the first game of the series. Avisail Garcia, who's been nursing a hamstring, is in there. Tyrone Taylor is out.
See the Toyota numbers on deGrom, just ungodly. 35 hits in 85 innings, the 136 strikeouts, 11 free passes.
And Urias socks one to deep left field. Back goes Dom Smith, and that ball is out of here. A leadoff home run for Luis Urias. And for the second straight start, deGrom has been rocked for a home run in the first inning. Austin Riley in Atlanta, and now Luis Urias, a leadoff home run, his 11th home run of the season. 1-0 Milwaukee. One in each of his last two starts. And Yelich takes strike three call. Slider on the inside corner. So three straight sliders from deGrom. 0-2 coming to Adames. And he struck him out on three pitches. Slider gets Adames for the second out.
Here in the first inning.
Check swing grounder. In comes Guillorme to field it. And he throws out Narvaez to end the inning. But the leadoff home run by Urias gives the Brewers the early lead. All their left-handed bats in there other than McKinney and VR against Corbin Burnes, who is death to right-hand batters.
He's going to be going to his first All-Star game. ERA at 2.41. Won his last start. Only gave up a run in 7 1/3 innings against the Bucks, but
at least make sure they get one game in. Nimmo drives one toward the gap in left center. That's down for an extra base hit. And Nimmo loses the helmet as he cruises into second base with a leadoff double. 2-2 coming from Burnes. And it's blooped behind third base. Back goes Urias. He won't get there. Base hit. Nimmo read it well. He's going to score without a throw, and the Mets have tied the game. A bloop single by Lindor. Nimmo running all the way, and the Mets tied at 1. And the fastball in for a call, third strike. And Cutter found the outside corner, and that's the first out for Corbin Burnes. Line toward the middle. That's a base hit for Alonso. The Mets' third hit, the first 4 batters against Corbin Burnes. He still went 7 1/3 in that game against the Pirates. And that goes to the backstop, and the runners are moved to second and third. A run in, second and third, one out. And McNeil just got a piece, but he foul tipped it, and it's held by Narvaez for strike 3. Further down the line. That's hit hard, but right at the second baseman. Peterson has it and throws out Conforto to end the inning. Mets get just the 1 run. And he breaks his bat as he grounds one out to Lindor. 1 pitch, 1 out. I mean, you need to have one behemoth on your bench, right? 1-2 coming. And a little tapper back to deGrom. Jake takes care of that. 3 ground ball outs for deGrom in that second inning. And he lines one for a base hit into right center. Trying to cut it off is Garcia, and he'll hold Nito to a single. And he said after the World Series.
Yeah, that's right.
deGrom lines one, caught by Peterson, and scrambling back is Nito. So another bullet off the bat of deGrom, but this one's the second out. Nimmo down on strikes. Third strikeout for Burnes. That was straight out of the Fran Healy school. Well done. 1-1 after 2. Kelly Leak. And he goes down on strikes. Third strikeout for deGrom. Opposing pitchers are now 0 for 20 with 16 strikeouts against deGrom. Urias in the first inning. He homered. This time he pops up. And it's Lindor to make the catch with Guillorme pantomiming. 9 in a row retired by deGrom after the home run. 1-1 game. And Lindor lays off. It's strike 3 as he went around, and Narvaez will make the throw to complete the putout. He nubs one to the right side here on the backhand, and the good flip to Burnes, who has his first 1-2-3 inning of the day. Well, deGrom has thrown more 100-mile-an-hour pitches than everybody else combined among the starters in the majors. There's a knee-high change-up or slider for a strike, and he gets Yelich for his 4th strikeout. Him Sunday for a short stint. Strike 3 called. He gets Adames looking. Back-to-back strikeouts for Jake, and that's 5 for the day. And he strikes him out on high heat. Well, you talked about getting loose on a hot day, Ronnie. Looks like he's getting loose. Curveball drilled to center field. Back goes Bradley, easing back, and he makes the catch in front of the warning track. Strike three called. Conforto gets caught looking on a cutter. 2-2 coming, and he struck him out. That cutter was too much for Guillorme. 6 strikeouts for Burnes. He's retired 8 straight. 1-1 after 4. It's looped into shallow center, and that's going to be caught by a diving Brandon Nimmo. Nimmo came a long way, playing a very deep center field, and makes a tumbling catch to rob Garcia of a base hit to start the 5th inning.
And that's the pitch he got Albies on for his 1,000th strikeout.
2-2 coming. And Peterson flies one to right center. Long run back in the gap for Nimmo near the wall, and it's out of here. Jace Peterson goes deep for his 4th home run of the year and the 2nd home run of the day against Jacob deGrom. And the Brewers go back in front 2-1.
Well, it just tells you, one, how good these hitters are at times making adjustments. The first 2 sliders thrown to Jace Peterson, and you could hear the yelling and screaming and language from the Brewers dugout.
Here it down on strikes, and that's 7 for deGrom, his 2nd out of the inning.
His first at bat for an out.
Certainly changes the equation somewhat. Swing and a miss, got him with a changeup. Bradley down on strikes to end the inning, but Jace Peterson's home run puts the Brewers back in front. Bounce to the left side, short hop, knocked down by Arias, but he can't pick it cleanly. He went for the do or die hop, and he didn't do. Creeping in as deGrom squares and lines the bunt. It's caught, and Nito scrambles back. And Nimmo pops one up. Retreating is Adames. Coming on, he call him off. It's Yelich, and it drops. He's got to play at second, though, and they get the force on Nito. Nimmo runs. The throw by Narvaez is a good one, and Nimmo's tagged out to end the inning. 2-6 on the caught stealing. Omar Narvaez with a perfect throw, and that's how the bottom of the 5th comes to an end. Jake handles the comebacker, takes care of Burnes. 1 out in the 6th.
You'll see him do more.
Arias lines one to center field for a base hit. So Arias has his 2nd hit of the day. Takes a wide turn, and he'll go back. And he hits a double play ball right to McNeil. Lindor with the turn. Side retired. 4-6-3 on the double play. Gets deGrom through the top of the 6th. And Lindor takes strike 3 called. Cutter outside corner at the knees, and you rarely see Francisco that upset about a call. And Dom goes down swinging on the cutter. Back-to-back strikeouts for Burnes, and he's got 8. And Pete lines one to left center field for a base hit. It hits toward the gap, and it goes to the wall. Alonso standing with a 2-out double. And McNeil tops one. Tough play. Burnes can't make a play, and everybody's safe. Well, there's no way that Burnes or Urias was going to be able to play that ball in no man's land, and McNeil's got himself an infield hit.
And he gave up 1 earned run in 27 innings pitched. The key for Conforto, you can spend all your time trying to look at that pitch.
And Conforto is hit by the pitch, and that'll load the bases. Grounded to the right side. Peterson in front of it. Throws out Guillorme, and the Mets leave 3 in the bottom of the 6th. And he strikes out Narvaez with the slider. And that is 9 strikeouts today for Jake. He loves to swing the bat, and he lines one into center, and the Brewers have their 4th hit of the day. So a 2-out single for Garcia. And that'll bring Jace Peterson to the plate for another turn. And make it 10. He gets Peterson looking. So deGrom finishes the 7 innings. Now the Mets will try and win it for him in the bottom of the 7th, down 2-1.
That puts hitters off. That's his numbers.
And he's throwing a changeup this year,
yes,
which he really never had before. 0 for 2 in his career against Hader. And now 0 for 3 as Hader strikes him out to start the bottom of the 7th. And Peraza gets one in the air to left center field. Back goes Bradley to the warning track at the wall. It's out of here! Jose Peraza ties allowed this year. His first blown save of the year, and it's Peraza, the king of the bench mob, to tie it up in the 7th.
Got that good backspin on the ball. And if you think you're a championship team, you got to beat a closer. That's how it goes.
Helps to have a secret weapon. And Nimmo went around on the slider, and he has struck out. Trip Gibson with the call, and Nimmo not happy at all about being called out on that check swing. Lindor bloops one shallow left. Coming on is Yelich, and he slides to make the catch. And we're going to extra innings in game 1 of the day-night doubleheader.
See his numbers. His last outing on Monday, he was not sharp. His control of his fastball was erratic.
2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Rowdy Tellez down on strikes. Past the mound, but there's Lindor behind the bag to sweep it up. 2 out. Peterson goes to third. Too high, ball 4. And so Urias will come up with 2 men on. 1-1 coming from Diaz. Taylor runs, and they'll let him go. The pitch outside. It's a stolen base for Taylor, and now 2 are in scoring position. But he just did. Back-to-back walks to Taylor and now to Urias. And Diaz will have to face Christian Yelich with the bases full. And here's Yelich. And he's hit by the pitch, and the Brewers take the lead. Diaz hits Yelich with his first pitch. That brings in the lead run. Peterson scores, and it's 3-2 Milwaukee. Adames swings and misses, and that ends the inning. And Diaz limits the damage to just the 1 run. Now the Mets will come up in the bottom of the 8th. Well, Harvard product Brent Suter will be bidding for the first save of his major league career. McCann's first at bat of the day. 2-2. And Smith is hit by the pitch. So Dom will go to first base, and the Mets will have 2 on. And I think it got his hand, not his helmet, but I'm not 100% sure. He's got it memorized.
Good gray matter.
You know. 3-2 coming. Outside, ball 4, and the bases are loaded. That is a quality turn at bat for James McCann, and now the Mets have the tying and winning runs in scoring position with nobody out. And McNeil lines one, base hit. Lindor is in. Here comes Smith. Here comes Bradley's throw to the plate on the hop. Not in time, and the Mets win it. Jeff McNeil with his first career walk-off RBI as the Mets rally in the 7th, and they rally in the 8th, and they've taken the first 2 games of the series from Milwaukee as they win this one 4-3.